The classroom fell dead silent. A slap echoed like a gunshot across the white walls. The new substitute teacher, Miss Kira Dawson, stood still, slightly turned from the impact, her cheek burning red. Laughter erupted from the back, loud, cruel, and cocky. "You gonna cry now, Miss Ninja?" sneered Tyler Briggs, the school's star quarterback and untouchable bully. But Kira didn't cry. She straightened her posture, eyes still low, calm, too calm. No one knew what was about to happen. Not the students. Not the bullies. Not even the principal watching from the hallway. But they were all about to learn a lesson they'd never forget. ACT1 TH Subs Stita Kira Dawson walked into Crestfield High on a rainy Monday morning. She looked like any ordinary young teacher, quiet, modest, wearing glasses that slightly slipped down her nose. Her soft brown hair was tied in a simple ponytail. Her voice when she introduced herself to Class 11B was gentle. "Good morning, I'm Miss Dawson, your substitute English teacher this week." Some students responded, others didn't bother. And in the back row, Tyler Briggs leaned back in his chair, chewing gum, legs wide like he owned the room. Around him sat his crew, Jake the loudmouth Mason, the instigator, and Brielle, the mean girl cheerleader who always rolled her eyes. To them, teachers were jokes, pushovers, and Kira looked like the easiest one yet. ACT 2PO take along, Day 1 snide remarks. "Do you even know what you're teaching?" Tyler asked, smirking while tossing a paper airplane at her back when she turned. Day 2 they messed with the projector, hid her markers, and started rumors, like how she cried in the parking lot. She didn't. Day 3 they turned the entire class against her, whispering and laughing while she tried to teach Shakespeare. Kira took it all, quietly, calmly, but she wasn't weak. No, she was watching, observing. Inside a storm brewed, because this wasn't just about students misbehaving. She had lived it. KACT3 hairpest. When Kira was 14, she was bullied so badly that she developed a stutter. Her small frame, quiet voice, and hand-me-down clothes made her an easy target, until one day, she came home with a bloody nose and found her grandfather, Master Hiroshi Dawson, waiting. He was once a martial arts legend in Okinawa, Japan. Kira didn't even know he had that side until that day. "You don't fight back with hate," he told her, placing a gentle hand on her shoulder. "But you must never let fear live in your spirit." He trained her for dirt, Aikido, Taekwondo. But most of all, he trained her mind. She didn't just become strong, she became still, like water, until disturbed. HICT4T slap. By Friday, the bullies were bolder than ever. Tyler swaggered into class 10 minutes late, tossed his football across the room, knocking a pile of papers from her desk. "Oops." Kira calmly picked up the papers. "Tyler, please take your seat." He walked over too close, leaned in mocking. "Why don't you make me?" The class laughed. "Sit down, Tyler." "No," he grinned, chewing gum. "What are you gonna do, cry?" And then he did it. The slap came without warning. A hard, open-handed smack across her cheek. The whole room gasped. Some kids pulled out their phones, and for a second silence. But Kira didn't move. She turned her head slowly back toward him, looked into his eyes, and finally spoke. "You asked what I'd do." She reached up, gently removed her glasses, and placed them on the desk. "Let me show you." At ACT5TO, and Tyler snorted. "Oh really, you gonna throw a book at me?" She moved so fast, no one even saw her step forward. With one fluid motion she grabbed Tyler's wrist, just before he raised it again, and twisted. The football star let out a startled yelp, his body forced downward as she guided him to the floor. A pin, effortless, precise, controlled. He wasn't hurt, just shocked and humbled. His face hit the cold tile, gasps all around. She turned toward Jake, who had leapt to his feet. Jake lunged at her. Big mistake. She ducked, stepped to the side, used his own weight against him. He crashed into a desk. Next was Mason. He hesitated, smart, but not smart enough to stop Brielle from charging. One spin, a clean sweep. Brielle found herself flat on her back, staring at the ceiling. The entire class froze, mouths open, phones recording. Miss Dawson stood in the middle of the chaos, still, composed, like a warrior who never wanted to fight. Her ACT6 Coast Q and CISA Principal Reynolds burst in. "What the hell is going on here?" "She hit them," Brielle cried from the floor. "No," said a quiet student from the front, Emma, the shy girl who'd been bullied herself. "They hit her first." Tyler sat up, still stunned. "She's crazy." "No," said Kira. "I'm trained. And I protected myself." She looked to the principal, calm as ever. "I'll accept the consequence for my actions. But ask the students what they saw, and check the cameras." The footage didn't lie. Neither did the students. This time, Tyler was suspended. Jake and Mason too. Brielle was sent to peer counseling, but she wasn't fired. In fact, something amazing happened. Hey CT7TS Farmatiaum, word spread fast. The ninja teacher trended on TikTok. Her story went viral, but more importantly, something changed at Crestfield High. Emma, the quiet girl, came to her after class one day. "Miss Dawson, you made me feel brave." Others followed, girls and boys. Kids who had been afraid to speak, to stand. Kira started a self-club after school. Not just martial arts, but confidence, boundaries, emotional strength. Even Tyler returned. He apologized. "Genuinely, I thought being strong meant being feared." he said. But, I was just scared of being weak. Kira smiled. Then you're already on the right path. Inspirational message. Strength isn't how hard you hit. It's how calmly you stand when tries to knock you down. Miss Kira Dawson didn't fight for revenge. She didn't strike with anger. She stood with purpose. She moved with discipline. And in doing so, she didn't just defend herself, she transformed an entire school. So next time you see someone quiet, someone gentle, someone still, remember, still waters run deep, and sometimes they carry hurricanes within.